The New Look of Luxury, The Autonomous Vehicle of the Future by Rachel DeSantis for Cornerstone University. Let's look at the history of the automobile. What do all the cars in history so far all have in common? They all need a driver. What if you don't need to drive? What if you don't need a steering wheel? What if you don't need to steer? All of these questions will soon be answered. So how does the autonomous car work? It can travel up to 100 miles on a single charge, as a combination of sensors and software to locate itself in the real world. A GPS, just like the satellite navigation system in most cars. There are cameras located all around the car to see 360 degrees. The software on these cars can recognize objects, people, cars, road markings, signs, traffic lights. It can also obey the rules of the road and allow for multiple unpredictable hazards, including cyclists. It can even detect road work and safely navigate around them. Testing on the autonomous vehicle started as early as the 1920s. But in America, we were first introduced to the future through TV in 1983. We were introduced to Knight Rider, Michael Knight and KITT with the autonomous car in 1983. The concept of the autonomous car is still the same today. KITT of 1983 was self-driving, remotely controlled from a smart device. The CPU was to think, learn, communicate, and interact with humans. The system could drive the car better than any human could operate it. He provided music, video, a video game via the in-dash entertainment system. The autonomous car of 2018 and beyond is capable of sensing its environment and navigating without human input. It will provide a significant reduction in traffic-related accidents. The computer system rivals any in-home computer system. Its built-in entertainment is able to operate or provide the ability to sleep during operation. So what could go wrong? Well, having cars fully operated by a computer system leave an opportunity for hackers to cause havoc. Self-driving cars will eliminate jobs in the transportation industry, such as bus drivers, taxi drivers, and freight drivers. Those small towns depend on trucking. The cars are not able to operate in all weather due to conditions such as heavy rains, heavy snows. They can damage the laser sensors mounted on the top of the cars. Self-driving cars rely on GPS. This is not always accurate, as sometimes you're asked to turn down roads that don't actually exist. The gasoline industry will take a huge hit if all the cars that are driving are electric. Personal injury lawyers will see a significant reduction. Drivers' education businesses will no longer be needed. If technology fails, an autonomous car cannot interpret human traffic signals, such as a police officer. In the price tag for a fully automated vehicle, roughly $100,000. Something that's probably unaffordable for most Americans. Now on to the positive points of the autonomous car. There will be a significant reduction in auto insurance and health insurance related to accidents. 81% of accidents are related to human error. Computers cannot be distracted by cell phones, eating, and passengers. You will get time back. What could you do while your car drives you around? You could shop, you could do homework, or get a second job. The possibilities are truly endless. Disabled individuals would be able to transport themselves without restrictions. Higher speed limits because your car can calculate the fastest route between point A and point B. Drunk driving would decrease exponentially, and police officers could focus on crime instead of traffic accidents and speeding tickets. The timeline for the autonomous car: Tesla released a car in 2016 that can be fully automated with one update. In 2017, Uber and Google are releasing a minivan that potentially will be able to carry passengers, but has not been authorized at this point. By the year 2020, GM, BMW, Audi, Nissan, Mercedes, and Renault are all trying to release their autonomous vehicle. Ford will then follow in 2021. There are plans by the year 2035 to be fully autonomous. Look how far we've come. We've been able to see the crank windows and the push-button radios become completely obsolete. We're moving into a future where we won't even have to have a steering wheel. We'll see in the next upcoming years how far the autonomous car will come. If they build it, will you drive it? Will you trust a computer to drive you, your family, your children around? Will you want to give up the steering wheel? Will you drive only for a purpose? All of these questions, will we know the answers? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see until 2035.